Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May love reading, end of April and May. This is your love reading. Anytime you find this reading, it is for you. These are timeless. This is Barefoot Mama intuitive reading, and let's jump in. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 5/5, just put free reading in the comments. I'll announce the winner that day. The winner of the April free reading has been announced in the community page. King of Cups reverse. All right. Let's do a little sound opening and a little prayer. All right. Spirit, please protect these messages. Send any negative energy transmuted tenfold back to sender for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bring clear, concise messages through for my Aquarius collective. And Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Amen, amen. So let it be. Spirit, what do we have for my Aquarius collective? That didn't work at all. King of Cups reversed. Let's see here. The Moon reversed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles reversed. Justice reversed. Wow. Whoa. Okay, Aquarius. My deck is not upside down, but all of these cards are except for the Ten of Wands. The Six of Swords. Okay, you're trying to move to calmer waters after a situation that caused you or is causing you like to feel emotionally imbalanced. You might be dealing with, you've got kind of everything here: Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, like just everything is here. Leo, like it's all here. So this could be different aspects of you. This could be a reading where you're like checking in with your chart, but this is your love reading, and it looks like you're just freaking not. You're like, no, no, thank you. Whoever I'm talking to, whichever Aquarius I'm talking to, or the person that you're dealing with is like emotionally unstable, delusional, broke. They've caused some injustice. I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify this. I'm not really getting a lot of messages from this, and I think that you might be, I kind of have this feeling you might be blocking some messages out that are trying to come through. Like, say for example, like you are experiencing this emotional instability, or you are like it's like you're feeling really, you're feeling like really low is what it looks like. There's temperance reversed in external forces or the way that like other people are viewing you, which could talk about addiction. Like if you're on the wagon or something, you could have had a moment or relapse. Ten of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, this is like somebody who's trying to get clean who relapsed. This is so specific. Most of the readings have not been this specific, but you have all these blockages here. You're viewing yourself as strength reversed, which is like you don't feel like you're strong enough. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. You just don't even feel like you can get one foot in front of the other. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Like you just feel like, why is this coming through in this reading, Spirit? Like how do we even read these messages in a way that's like helpful? Like you might even be totally blocked off to receive helpful feedback from your guides, from other people, or even from yourself. Like you might actually be fully like beating yourself up, just feeling like, with Justice reverse, almost feeling like you deserve this somehow. And Spirit is here to tell you like you don't deserve to beat yourself up. You don't like, it's just going to make things worse, especially if you're trying to have the strength to walk away from some intemperate bad habit. I mean, this literally could be as simple as like with the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed, spending sprees, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Like you might emotionally spend, you know, it doesn't have to be anything like alcoholism. I was thinking with the King of Cups here, he's like got a drink in his hand usually in the traditional tarot. um okay, what's the King of Cups reverse? The Tower. Maybe, yeah, Scorpio energy. You might look at where Scorpio's at in your chart. You might be dealing with Scorpio. This is your love reading, so it could be this person just like the Moon reverse. They could Queen of Wands. They could be like highly intuitive, or they like, this could be somebody you're, I don't know. This reading is so confusing. Six of Swords, Four of Wands reversed, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Wands. What's the Four of Pentacles? Page of Wands. The Fool reverse. This is you showing up reversed in your own reading. Strength upright. Two of Pentacles reversed. Temperance. The Empress. Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. I've never had a reading like this that was so difficult to interpret. You might be dealing with somebody who is very difficult to interpret. They may come off as emotionally unstable, and you may have just experienced something that allowed you to see that instead of being emotionally unstable, they are highly intuitive and they know exactly what they're doing. And this might be revealing to you some sort of burden, like some burdensome messages. Like if you're leaving this person behind because you thought it was the right thing to do, or you're separating from this person because they were too like burdensome, you might be having this new understanding about them, and also about your own sense of self-worth. Like you might have had a connection with somebody that was self-sabotaged with Justice reversed and the Fool here. Again, like the reading started off like you're beating yourself up, you're being really hard on yourself, you're trying to like move on from some habits that are like you feel are not serving you. And I feel like you've just been so hard on yourself. And again, like you thought it was the right thing to do. Strength upright with the Two of Pentacles reversed can mean like something's got to give in this situation. Two of Pentacles reversed, Justice reversed, Fool reversed. You feel like this person needs to give to you, but at the same time you're trying to like walk away. You're trying to things are trying to come into balance and you're trying to walk away from that. Like you thought or you're thinking that you have the strength to walk away. The external influence could be like, what's this? Empress, Temperance, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're seeing something new about this person that's making you realize it's like you saw them initially as like a King of Cups reversed, and then you saw them as the Queen of Wands. And then you were like, no, maybe they're just a page. And now you're like, oh, they're a full-on Empress. And then you're like, oh no, maybe they're just a Page of Pentacles. Like, what is this? You are feeling so, like, you are really really testing this person or yourself. This is so bizarre. There you go. Okay, this is a lesson about your self-worth that someone you were connected to came into your life to allow you to learn, and you're resisting learning this lesson because it came from them. Like, you might detest this person. You might not want to see the good in them because they totally screwed you over, or you feel like they did. And yeah, and you're also like learning some lessons from what happened with them. And it's almost like every time you kind of learn something or something new reveals itself, you're like, oh damn it, like you're having the strength to integrate the lesson. And it's a really hard one. Pluto is in your sign now, Aquarius, and this little stuff going on here could be like the beginnings of this, like Pluto being an Aquarius deal. But for your sign, for you, this means like some extra deep dives. And you're already deep thinkers. You're already like abstract thinkers, existential thinkers. But there's something here with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords reversed in your advice and the outcome. It's like your thinking isn't going to get you out of this one. And I'm not saying that like I'm not saying that in any way to be like demeaning. It's just like the universe is making you sit with your emotions with the Nine of Cups here and see both sides of this situation. And you're like, no, fuck that person. I don't want to see their side. but the universe is like, you are, this is what you're learning. This is what you're learning now in your sign with Pluto and Aquarius. You're learning like the undoing of the ego over and over kind of deal. This Knight of Pentacles with all these seeds like going unplanted without feeling like you can put one foot in front of the other, feeling like you can't walk away emotionally from the situation, like your thinking's not going to help you out of this situation. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the outcome. This is about cultivating your sense of self-worth without the validation of external forces. This is about you healing your divine feminine by acknowledging your own sense of self-worth and cultivating it through minor actions as well as through like even physical actions like planting trees, the Page of Pentacles, learning new skills, being vulnerable. I feel like every Aquarius I know, they have this like incredible ability to, like, they can mentally understand other people's situations, but if you ask them to like get into it on an emotional level, you got to know them really, really well. And I mean really well. Like, you got to be their ride or die. And I feel like this is you sort of being challenged by the universe to, I wouldn't say like emotionally open up to other people, but more to like have more faith in the way that things are unfolding in your physical reality, because it's like what's meant for you is meant for you and it won't miss. That's the message that's coming through. Like, spirit just wants you to know, like, you don't have to overthink things as much. You don't have to rely this much on your thoughts to get you out of like your emotional challenges. Like, you have the emotional strength to deal, to be, to feel. Yeah, to feel. So why is this your love reading for May? Queen of Wands again. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Queen of Wands person, and you might just be seeing the situation clearly. Like, again, you might be seeing somebody else from another perspective and being like, oh shit, I might have messed up. Which isn't normal, I think, for Aquarius. I think Aquarius people are also very perceptive of like other people, other people's motives, what it is that they're thinking, like what makes them tick. And it's like this person had like layer upon layer upon layer that you are only seeing with distance. And I think the more you see, the more you kind of like them. King of Swords. And then Strength reversed. It's almost like you feel like you don't have the strength to what? Eight of Pentacles reversed. To like see past what's happened already with this person. Like, I feel like there was a Ten of Swords appearing thing. Like it wasn't a betrayal by them, but it was like, I don't know, they like Eight of Swords, it was what you thought about what they were doing were legitimate like truths to you at the time. Like what's done is done with the Eight of Pentacles. You're kind of like, well, shit, we're moving on now. That sucks, you know. And you're realizing that the thoughts you had about this situation occurred because like you're working on your ability to receive. The Nine of Pentacles is your outcome, and then the Empress and the Page of Pentacles are how other people see you. Like you're learning how to receive, how to nurture your divine feminine aspect. Okay, what about the advice for Aquarius in this reading? This is so complicated. The Sun, ooh, that's nice. And the High Priestess, okay, those are really nice cards. And the Three of Wands. So the Sun and the High Priestess with the Three of Wands indicate the end of your troubles. As far as your finances go, intuitively, you know what to do. You have a really good sense of how to navigate those waters, and you can do that by listening to your intuition. This is your like second step in nurturing your divine feminine. The first is nurturing your avatar, your body, yourself. Oh, the Queen of Cups reversed is under here. I did not see that. You're emotionally closed off to your creative spark. So the Sun talks about individuation, happiness, joy, protection. The Three of Wands talks about the ending of your troubles. Like reversed, it's the ending of your troubles, but it's also waiting for something to happen that like never happens in this deck. It's like she's looking for the perfect wave and she just doesn't write it in time or something. Page of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Two of Swords reversed. So it's like you are moving on from a relationship, it looks like, that had just a lot of weird miscommunications that just created too much bullshit. And I think you're seeing it as like what it is, and you're moving on, and it's giving you this opportunity to cultivate your intuition, to become individuated, and then to see like with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Page of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, Two of Swords reverse, like it's allowing you to take the blindfold off and see like exactly how important it is to cultivate your sense of self-worth, what makes it makes you feel good. You might be seeing 9 as confirmation of this message. You might be seeing a black cat, ravens, and then sunsets are standing out. Interesting. I feel like this is emotional emotionally, like this is a situation you're never going to be able to like fully walk away from. Like this might be the one that got away, or you might be theirs, but the lessons that you learned and the lessons that they learned were like so powerful in formulating like your sense of self-worth and your mental peace, um that you can offer the gratitude to the situation for what it was and bring those lessons with you. You may have recently experienced a dark night of the soul, or you're ending out the cycle of a dark night of the soul where just a bunch of stuff happened that you were like, why the fuck does this keep happening to me? um and now you're seeing like, oh, I had to know my strength, I had to know my weaknesses, I had to know myself through and through, I had to know my shadow side. Yeah. All right, Aquarius. I think things are going to look brighter for you really soon. And I think you're like very much at the tail end of this bizarre, it's like a bizarre uprooting where you were so sure of yourself and you were so like established in your personality, your persona, your identity, and then I don't know, something came along and just whoop, just turned that all on its head. Like this, you could have fallen head over heels for this person, and it's like you neither of you saw the other for like who you were, but at the same time you brought out like the most authentic selves that were like possible within you. It's really interesting. um this feels like some Aquarius energy, like I was listening to this guy on TikTok who he does zodiac sign readings, like where he's just like the zodiacs, if they're blah blah blah, hypothetical scenario, insert here. And the Aquarius one, it was like the zodiac signs if they hate your significant other, and the Aquarius one was like, well, all things come to an end eventually. And I almost feel like this is that. You're just like, all things, it would have ended eventually. I don't know. You just have this really practical way of sort of consoling yourself through the situation and then moving forward with the lessons that you can take from it. And it may not feel lighthearted right now in any way, but I feel like you're doing the work, and you're keeping on just the way that like spirit knew you would, which is why they gave you this really tough situation. Sharing is the one solution that can solve all problems. Ultimately, it is the only answer to healing humanity's wounds. In truth, there is enough for everyone on this earth plane. This includes money, time, love, food, water, and recognition. Be willing to brave the imbalance. Ooh, you had the strength and the Two of Pentacles reversed. And become the blessing for someone less fortunate. Pioneer inroads of great goodness that are beautifully paved with open-heartedness and open-handedness. This kind of sharing creates a global karmic ripening. We contribute on behalf of the cosmic consciousness, whereby we transmute selfishness to selflessness, insensitivity to sensitivity, greed to generosity, powerlessness to powerful, and coldness to compassion. Sharing is preparing to be daring in mending the world through our caring. All right. All right, Aquarius. If you liked this reading and it resonated, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If it resonates in the future, please come back and let us know here on this channel. Help it grow. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.